Hey everybody, welcome to my second video on ComfyUI. And in this video, we're going to learn how to create a prompt generator with GROQ LLM API. So I'm going to have the workflow in the description below, or I should anyways. Once you download the workflow and you just drag and drop it into your ComfyUI, you will have all this at your disposal already. You're going to need to download, obviously, the flux nodes. This is the checkpoint model one, so flux dev 8 or flux schnell 8, FP8, whatever you prefer, or if you're doing a unit. If you're more advanced, then you'll know how to like chop this up and whatever. Because this workflow is more for beginners, so in this workflow, I'm just going to show you that I have a funny cartoon of Batman at 1.25 because I want Batman to stick out more. I could probably even up that, honestly, if need be. Let's go to 1.5. All right. A super old geezer. I want Batman to be old. I want him to be 3D. And then if you look over here, I do got some lowers going. I got Wallace and Gromit style that I created. And then I got a high res, which I also created. And I'm not putting any triggers in here because with Flux, I don't think you need any triggers. You just need to adjust your strength clip, the strength of your model. Wallace and Gromit works good at 0.65 to 0.6. High res, I never had any issues at it at 0.6. Sometimes I can go down to 0.5 and they work perfectly fine. Obviously 1 CFG, 20 steps with the dev model. Could probably go lower if you set everything up properly or fine tune. But with that, this is where our prompt ends up coming from. So we're basically saying, build this for me. We're using Mixtral as the model, and then it kicks it out into here as an API response and says, here's what I got. I have show text here. And then I send this text into the positive prompt. I just called it Laura triggers here because this is basically where you would put your triggers if you're doing Laura's. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't help. But like I said, I'm not using any triggers. And yeah, that's it. So it's just basically sending from here to here to here. And that's all this does. And then it spits it out over here. Negatives in here. You got your size right down here, your Laura loaders. And that's it. So we'll spit out a couple images here to see what we get. Like I said, we're kind of going for a Wallace and Gromit style with a little bit of a high res. And we want a Batman character. There we go. There's my Wallace and Gromit style. So it works pretty good. Like, this is just a simple workflow. It's nothing special. This is for beginners, basically. One thing I noticed though, if you're doing text, you also want to do like bracket, you know, with your text in here. Like, your text will be in quotation marks, right? So if I said 3D with text that says text, right? So I want to highlight the quotation marks and then just control up on your D-pad. Put it at 1.25 because I want it to say text, right? Let's see if we can get it, if we can get that same text anywhere in the image. Might have to put it like speech bubble or something. There, so just throw text in there. The best superhero ever. Even though I didn't put that there, but it probably put it in here somewhere. Actually didn't. Wow, okay. Crime never gets old. See, it tries to do it, so usually when that happens, you just gotta like work with your prompt here and just like play with it. Some things will work good, some things won't work good. It's not always it's like a hit and miss when it comes to text sometimes. This is why I avoid stairs. Yeah, see? Illustration of wrinkled man, stoop, blah blah blah, smooth lines. Text bubble. This is why I avoid stairs. There we go. So that's how you get like your text to stick out more and make sure it comes out and not garbled like this, right? It's kind of there, but crime gets old, but there's like garbage in between it. Still has the Wallace and Gromit T style. But yeah, that's what happens. And I notice it's like kind of does take away from your prompts when you start doing that. But yeah, that's it for that. So next up we're gonna need to do once we get this all installed, right? Once you get this, download the GROQ, which is the Mnemic-nodes, and you're gonna need to like create a GROQ.com account, right? So you're gonna go to GROQ.com, which I think is right here. So once you come to this website, GROQ.com, you're gonna go to Start Building. And you're going to log in with GitHub or whatever you want to log in with. Once you log into GROQ, then you're going to go to Start Building again. If it doesn't take you into this little area right here. If it doesn't take you into here where you need to get your API key to use GROQ. So you just click on your API, create an API key, copy it, but don't close it. Don't close it, because once you close it then and you mess up, you'll have to create a whole new key, which it's still easy to do, but it's just annoying, right? You just want to do it right on the first time. So create, copy, don't close this, just like, you know what I mean, minimize it. Then from there we want to go into ComfyUI folder, Comfy custom nodes, and we're looking for the Mnemic folder, which is right here, ComfyUI-Mnemic-nodes. Then from there you're just going to go into nodes, into GROQ, and while you're in the GROQ folder here, you're just basically going to open up Notepad. So just go to Notepad, right? You're going to put this in there. It's going to be here. You're going to go bracket, and then just type in capital API in there, enter, key space equals space, then your GS key, our GS, was it GSK? Yeah, your GSK key, or your GSK key here, and that's it. And then once you do that, you want to go to File, Save As, All Files, and you're just gonna call it like, you know, comfy, or I think GROQ config.ini, but I'm just going to put 2 here so I don't overwrite my other one. So once you do that, you're just going to go there, and then it's going to create the file there for you, and that's pretty much it. You're done. You're ready to go and use GROQ. And so yeah, so I'm just going to delete this one right here. So once you're ready to go, or you know, the workflow should be set up for you. You should have all this, but every time you want to use GROQ, generate a prompt about user input, which is, this is user input, this is system message, right? So that's it. And I have more instructions just like on how to, you know, do your thing or save your GROQ setup if you skipped a step or something. And that's it. And yeah, that's the whole prompt generator. Super easy for you guys, set up easy for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you like this, if it helps you out creating images, don't forget to hit that, you know, like button, thumbs up, whatever, you know, whatever it is nowadays. All right, so yeah, later guys, hope you enjoyed it.